Hello, friends. This is William Flowers in retirement. I would like to tell you a little story of when I was growing up. I grew up in a place called British Honduras. That place no longer exists. It's now called Belize. Well, I remember one time my friends and I we decided we're gonna ditch school. We're gonna play hooky. So we did. We went to the barracks. The barracks is an area where they have a beach area, the Caribbean Sea. So we went swimming. My friends and I, we went swimming. But while we was at the barracks, one of my neighbor, he's a grown man. He saw me and he asked me like this: "Does your mom know that you're not in school?" Now I didn't know what to say. So he took off his belt and he whooped my ass. And the thing about it, I can't go back home and tell my mom that my neighbor whipped me because I was ditching school, because I would get another whipping. And I did, because my neighbor went and told my mom that he saw me at the barracks swimming when I should have been in school, and I got another whipping. So that's the way it was growing up in British Honduras. We look out for each other. When they talk about it takes a village to raise a child, yeah, the village took care of us, The village took care of us. If we didn't have something, if we were short on money, we could go down to the grocery store and we could get things on credit. The shopkeeper would write in a book, and whatever we need, we would get on credit. That's how it is. That's how it was, rather. And if we short of something, you could go to your neighbor. You could go and borrow some sugar, flour, whatever. Whatever your neighbor have, you know, they will share with you. That's just how life was in British Honduras. Those were some good days, man. I miss those days. Those were wonderful days. We look out for each other. Not the way it is today, man. Neighbors knew the neighbors. Back then, we did not have no television. You come home, you take off your school clothes, you put on your home clothes. Cause see, you have different set of clothes. You have clothes for school, clothes for church, and then you have what you call your home clothes. And the same thing with your shoes. I had two pair of shoes. I had my dress shoes, which was for church, and my school shoes. And at home, we just we just go shoeless. We go bare feet. We would kick football, play cricket, fly kites, play tops, spin marbles. Those are the things we did. We didn't have no television and all these and games and all, man. We didn't know nothing about that. We would play until the street lights come on, and then we go home and have supper, wash up, and go to bed and get up in the morning, do our chores, and get ready, go to school. Man, those were some good old days, man. There's a lot of things that we didn't have material wise, but what we did have plenty of was love, and we look out for each other. Now, that doesn't happen today, man. We grew up in a generation where we were safe. You know, our neighbors look out for us, extended family look out for us. Nobody used to abuse us. There was hardly any murder. You could, walk the streets at night, leave your doors open, windows wide open. You know, we did not have a lot of material things because we have we didn't have refrigerator. We used to have like an ice box. We call it a chest, where we would go and buy blocks of ice and put it in this chest, and that's where we would preserve our meat. Or we would have a wood stove outside. It's called a fire heart. Those are things that we had. We didn't have no electric lights. We have kerosene lamps. See, that's my generation. That's how I grew up. So And even though life was hard, we didn't have the convenience that we have today. We were happy. It was a good time, man. It was a good time. I enjoy growing up in British Honduras. That was the best life for me, growing up in British Honduras before it became Belize.